What's up, everybody? Get ready to kickstart your weekend. It's Friday. It's 5 o'clock. It's happy hour. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to start my weekend. I don't know about you guys. New glass. New studio. So I'm just hanging out here, Sonic Edge Productions. We're over here in Dallas. And I've got Al Mead on camera. Hi, Al. Well, he doesn't say much, but you know, he's fixed up some video for me, and we're watching some Black Sabbath footage. It's a live concert of the Lost Purposes tour. I think he said it's a 1993 tour with Tony Martin, and they do a lot of the Ozzy stuff, a lot of the Dio stuff, and you know, they're doing they do a few of the new songs on that album with Tony Martin for this tour. If you want to download this video and watch it, I really do suggest it. It's pretty cool. And I love Tony Martin. Blonde Sabbath does a couple of Tony Martin songs, and Al's been sending me a bunch of different ones just to learn and hopefully pick up a few more with our new lineup, which is going great, by the way. We're so excited. I imagine we'll be ready to go in about a month. So hopefully we'll be booking some things. Hope maybe a live stream beforehand, just to kind of give you a little taste of what's going on. But yeah, Blonde Sabbath is rocking. I'm really enjoying the practices. If we don't get out of the practice room, I'll be happy. That's how cool it is. So anyway, over the weekend we had a good time. Al and I took the camera out on the road. We went to Hat Tricks in Louisville on Corporate Drive, and we talked to the owner, Jason, who has been doing a great job just trying to survive through all this kind of crazy, you know, quarantine stuff. And his restaurant slash live venue and bar was the very first one to open up to have a live concert. And we found out that he's got some special permits that allowed him to do that. He has more permits than anybody in town, so he was the first one to get to do it. And he's a good guy, and he runs a good, tight, clean ship. And man, he's the guy that wears all the hats there, and he's doing a great job. Here's a shout out to Jason and Hat Tricks. They had our friends from Ozzolution play, and we got some live interview with those guys. And also did a little bit of live footage of their show, so we'll get to stream you a few of their songs as well. We got to talk to Walter Webb, and he's really one of the funniest guys I've ever met, and I love him. And he's always there to support Blonde Sabbath, so I can always be there to support Ozzolution as well. And that's how we work in the tribute scene. All you guys that are like in original projects, much respect. I have an original project too. But the tributes, you know, we stick together. We help each other out. As a matter of fact, Mike Royer of Ozzolution, the lead guitar player, was actually filling in for a little bit so I could keep some Blonde Sabbath dates, and he did a great job. Here's you, Mike. And Rick Fulton on the keyboards. He plays with Blonde Sabbath sometimes when we go out on the road. And we want to do stuff like Tony Martin and stuff like that have the keyboard or the Dio stuff. Some of the Dio stuff has a lot of keyboard in it. So that's always good. That's always good to have Rick around. We love it when we can like amp up our sound a little bit. But really, we're a four-piece, and we can do whatever we need to do with that four-piece. I guarantee it. Ozzolution, they rock the house. So Al, let's go. Let's see what they had to say and listen to some of the Ozzolution footage. Hey, party on! We're out here at Hat Tricks in Louisville, and I've got the band Ozzolution. They're about to go on. They're getting set up. We're excited to see some live rock and roll after being, you know, without our music. So, these are my friends. These are my peers. And we all love Ozzy Osbourne. And guys, here's Walter Webb.
How y'all doing?
All right, he's the lead singer for Ozzolution. He's not dressed yet, but that's okay.
This is my look tonight.
Is this your look tonight?
I'm the shaved head Ozzy from 1982.
I don't even know that picture. So guys, I want you guys just to introduce yourselves. I know your names, but we want to introduce.
I'm Rick, keyboard player.
Okay.
I'm David, the drummer.
David the drummer.
Mike, guitar.
And Mike's afraid of coronavirus, so he won't come stand next to us. But that's okay, because we respect everybody here in this coronavirus land anyway. So, just
Oh, and Bradley's missing. He likes to show up about 10 minutes before we start. So.
Oh, the bass player.
Yeah, the bass player, he'll be here.
He likes to make an entrance.
So, have you guys been able to practice at all?
No.
No. So you guys are just winging it for everybody.
Yes.
Well,
So-
one of our my other bands, the U2 tribute, New Year's Day, we set up Jam Kazam, and we're rehearsing with Jam Kazam. Couple little bugs, but it's worked.
It's working.
Yeah. So we got a guy in Grand Prairie, a guy in Richardson, and then two of us in Carrollton, and we're all rehearsing on Jam Kazam online, and it's working.
Yeah.
So.
Jam Kazam!
Wow.
Party on.
Yeah.
Sounds like a cool party. So, you guys are just doing Ozzy Osbourne
And Black Sabbath.
and some Sabbath.
Do you just hear each other, or do you see each other too?
We can
We can see each other. Yeah, it has video in it.
Right.
So what's the delay like? Is there a delay?
Well, that's the thing about Jam Kazams. They're really hot on no delay, no or very little latency. And if you get your interface synced up well, you set it up well, you're right in time with everybody. So you don't miss anything. Works really, really well. So,
Kick ass, kick ass.
yeah, works good.
So Mike, where's your mask, dude?
My what?
Your coronavirus mask.
In the car.
In the car.
Yeah.
Good, because you have a cute little face. We want to see that face.
Yeah, well, you know, can't perform with it on, I guess.
You could if you're not the singer.
It's actually a
Just
kind of
gotta
cool gimmick, so, you know, you can do
You just
that.
gotta wash your hands and don't touch your face.
Yeah, that's the basic thing, right?
Right.
And just take your vitamins.
Right.
Everybody here is unmasked. Some people are social distancing, and some others choose to hug. I've had a couple of hugs tonight. I really needed it. And you got anything to say? I think you had a shout out.
I just want to say hey to our brother Shame Osborne, Robert Shame 48 from Blizzard of Oz. He's at home recovering from heart surgery. He'll probably be recovering for a little while. And we just want to let you know we're still thinking about you, brother.
We love you, Shame. All right, guys. Sabbath rules, Aussie rules, hat tricks rules.
Ozzolution, the Unmasked Tour.
Yeah.
The Unmasked Tour.
The guinea pigs.
Party on Rockstars.
Are you ready to do some flying, I think? Up now, here we go now. Oh now, here we go now. Got a crazy feeling I don't understand. Gotta get away from it. Feeling like a dirty, got my feet on the ground, waiting for the sun to appear. Mother gonna worry, I'm in a bad boy. Do you say you're sorry? It's something that I enjoy. If you could see my mind shake, you can see inside of me. But I get I can think about what we disappear. I can even touch the sky. Try to read colors of the sound I hear. Yeah, I'm just a crazy guy you've been. Mother's gonna worry, I'm in a bad boy. Do you say you're sorry? It's something that I enjoy. If you
Kickstarts. We've had a wonderful evening here at Hat Tricks. Ozzolution was incredible, and we're so full from all the food we ate, and it's just been a great night. Got to see some friends, got to see some live music, and I know our souls needed that. Thank you for all your support, guys. We'll talk to you soon, and see you next time with some music news. Right on. How'd you like that? Pretty cool, huh? I love how we're gonna have all of this new production onesies, twosies thrown in there, and maybe even a new logo. Who knows? Al's gonna surprise me on that one. So I'm just really excited to do this Kickstart thing and keep amping it up a little bit. I wanted to talk a little bit about what's going on in the world. Journey canceled their world tour, and I think it's really sad this is happening. I know we have to be safe. I know we have to contain our, want to be out there and out and about and around people, but we still do need to be very careful. But here's to Journey. I love you guys. There's not a better high vocal out there. I mean, here's the thing. People know I can sing a high vocal. Once people find out you can do that, guys in the band, they want you to sing Journey right away. That's a pretty cool vocal. And also over the weekend, I wanted to tell you guys about what on the tribute scene, what happened. Even It Up, our Heart tribute with Christy Johnson and Glenn Johnson. They actually were able to do a live concert. It was an outside show, and it was for Lava Cantina. And Lava Cantina has been doing a lot of live streams. They're doing good, and their sound quality is really good too. So they're really amping it up. And what they had people do is park in their cars, and they were able to see the band and listen to everything on the radio station. They would just tune in a radio station so they could have it coming through their car stereo. Kind of like a drive-in theater, but a drive-in concert, which that's a first. Here's Even It Up. Cool concept, man. Also, my friends from Cloven Hoof have put out their new record. It's out, and they've releasing all their singles to listen to. They're getting great reviews all over the world from just about every magazine. I asked Lee Payne of Cloven Hoof from England if it was okay if we did an interview, that I really wanted to cover this because I'm so excited. I'm a huge fan. I got to open up for those guys last time they came through. And George Call, the lead singer, Danny White, the drummer, are my close friends, of course, from ASCA. And so, anyway, Lee said that we could do, he blessed the interview, and he said, well, George would be a really good candidate for that. He likes to talk a lot. I'm like, okay, I've interviewed George before. So hopefully we'll get a date when George can sit into the studio with us and bring us a copy, and we can do some listening of the new Cloven Hoof and show you some cool vids, with George at the helm sort of telling us what his favorites are and the high points of the recording and the tours and all this kind of stuff. Love you, George Call, and hopefully have you in soon. Cloven Hoof was the first band to be sort of like to make headway of the new wave of British heavy metal back in the day when they first began. So they've been here since the 70s, so I don't think they're going anywhere. I think there'll be a lot more wonderful recordings coming from their label, Pure Steel Records. And I just want to give a shout out to Jam Magazine. Be sure and support Jam Magazine. Go ahead and like the page, because we do have a Facebook page. Also, www.jammagazine.com. You can still see stories and footage of concerts. You can also see beautiful photography that's going on. So go ahead and check it out. We have Jam Magazine Community, which are, basically a collaboration of a lot of the Jam Magazine guys and gals here in Dallas, Texas. And you can like that page as well. Go ahead and give a shout out to Gig Whore and post all of your upcoming events on Gig Whore. If you have any live streams that are coming up over the weekend or at any time, just post them onto my page. I'll give it a review and I'll put it up on my page. Hopefully we'll get a Kickstart page going pretty soon, but you can also see these podcasts on YouTube now. So shout out to Sonic Edge Productions as well, Hat Tricks, and don't forget your local hairdressers when they go back into business. Here's a shout out to Cindy's Salon Studio in Euless. We love you. All right, guys. We're going to crank it up and watch some more video. We're going to kick back. We're going to enjoy our weekend. Party on, rock stars.